We Love Facts presents Top Weirdest Japanese Game Shows That Actually Exist. Spread your legs. This show deserves a special prize. One girl spins a wheel, another girl sits in some sort of torture device, and another manipulates the device. Whatever number the wheel is drawn signifies how wide the chosen girl's legs will be spread apart by the third one. Japan loves this show, seriously. Can you even imagine the looks on people's faces if this were presented as a show idea at a US studio? Would love to watch it from a keyhole. How to escape a fart. Not only brutal cruelty, but also an educational part to the community does exist in crazy Japanese shows. In this case, how to fart and then do something. Weirdly enough, this show doesn't really do what the title says. Instead of trying to escape, contestants have show how to spread your delicious farts around the mutual pleasure of everyone in the area. So, to wave their fart around a darkened room by doing various activities. For the enjoyment of everyone, farts are dyed yellow and easy to see in the dark area. Afterwards, the contestants must wave the gaseous release around, often mimicking a well-known physical activity, such as pitching a baseball. Hey, still helpful. Let's go to the end of the world. Show consists of odd physical challenges made for entertainment purposes. There are no feats of strength or cleverness here. One of these bizarre physical challenges is putting a human in a plexiglass predator box and letting a large grizzly bear try to crack it open. It's just people wandering around the planet, meeting strangers, and doing bizarre tasks. Panic Face King. The purpose of this hidden camera program, Panic Face King, is to induce an extremely panicked expression on the face of an unwitting victim by placing them in what appears to be a dire situation. This video clip shows one way to create a Panic Face King. The producers of this program ought to be fined and locked up, if you ask me. When he's finally told that it's all part of the show, the man doesn't appear amused or enjoy it. Maybe the explanation is just part of the sniper's fiendish plot. Let's hope he was paid enough to hire a good therapist after this traumatic incident. Troop of 100. In the United States, flash mobs are very different from Japan ones. In Japan, you won't see gatherings of people organized on Facebook. Occasionally, these flash mobs are organized to target one specific individual just to mess with him. Just like the title states, Troop of 100 features 100 people who appear out of nowhere to chase an unsuspecting stranger on the street. See, it's funny because they think they're about to be assaulted. In cases where the troop actually catches the target, they celebrate by tossing the person up and down in the air ritualistically, which may not necessarily make the victim feel all that much better unless he has recently had a bar mitzvah and it brings back happy memories. Then, just as quickly as they arrived, the mob departs, leaving the target dazed and confused, but no worse for wear, except for the lingering feelings of paranoia and mistrust that may take a lifetime to conquer. But hey, it was funny for 30 seconds, right? Endurance. Unlike modern definitions of the word, the 80s Japanese show Endurance does not put competitors through a long and grueling set of trials. Rather, they're asked to complete several bizarre tasks all at once. Though the English-speaking announcers with southern accents don't state what the grand prize is, one can only assume it's not dying. Although honestly, the endurance survivors may very well envy the dead. Crazy Screaming Guy. Can you imagine a negotiation meeting for Japan's Crazy Screaming Guy show? Okay, so we hire an actor, dress him up in an absurd striped costume, and then have him yell at random people on the street. There's not any sense, idea, or story. He doesn't even tell anything to people. He's yelling. The same idea was in the Seinfeld show about nothing, which also was extremely successful. A Life Out of Prizes by Denpa Shonen. A comedian known as Eggplant appeared in the highly bizarre Japanese show A Life Out of Prizes by Denpa Shonen in the late 1990s. Eggplant, having to enter magazine contests in order to win everything he needs to live while locked inside his apartment. Oh, Eggplant was first forced to strip naked before he went into the room, so we guess he first had to win some clothing. Eggplant was filmed 24/7 for the audience to fully enjoy his predicament. It really looks like a bad version of The Truman Show. 1 year after living with only the things he'd won, Eggplant reached the 1 million yen mark in prize winnings, which fulfilled the contract for the show. Producers were not going to allow him to leave that easily though, so they put him in a new apartment, naked of course, and forced him to earn enough to cover his airfare back home. Kiss My Ass. In first place is the Japanese Real and Truth show, Kiss My Ass. Rules are pretty easy. Participants should guess if a butt belongs to a man or a woman. They're allowed to smell, kiss, and bite. Weird, huh? Show pepper spray race. On the start, all participants' butts are splashed with pepper spray. Feeling the pain and uneasiness, guys move and overcome the obstacles even faster. And that's not all. Also, they have to get through the wood covered with mustard, passing it between legs. The third competition is bicycle riding, where the saddle is set vertically so it presses on sit-upon. To maximize effect of this activity, the road is not plain as there are artificial obstacles. In the end of the run, the winner gets refreshing cold water spray. Thanks for watching, and if you like it, don't forget to hit a subscribe button for more. Stay tuned for a new amazing video coming soon.